U.S. Tzu Chi volunteers delivered 10,000 pairs of donated shoes from Dominican Republic to Haiti for the needy. Tzu Chi volunteers in the Philippines delivered 3,000 bags of rice from Taiwan to a Christian school to help feed the students. Welcome to DaAi Headlines. I'm Siri Su. Thank you for joining us. We begin today's program in Haiti. A Taiwanese businessman from the Dominican Republic recognized Tzu Chi's relief work for Haiti. Therefore, he recently donated 10,000 pairs of shoes for impoverished students in Haiti. However, it wasn't an easy task to deliver the container from the Dominican Republic to Haiti, as the procedures were complicated. Thanks to the assistance of some kind-hearted people, everything went smoothly.
The most important mission for these U.S. Tzu Chi volunteers in Haiti is to receive the 10,000 pairs of shoes donated by Taiwanese businessmen from the Dominican Republic.
We are now heading to the border. All duty-free customs clearance has been done, but we should submit these documents to receive the container.
Although these two countries are neighbors and do lots of trade with each other, the procedure is complicated as it requires the approval from over 20 officials. Fortunately, the overseas engineering manager of the OECC volunteers to help out, as he speaks these two countries' languages, and after his explanation to the officials, all of the procedures have been completed after nearly 6 hours.
The procedures at border customs are also very complicated because it is said that there are a lot of smugglers here. Thanks to the master's support, everything went smoothly today, which is beyond our imagination.
In addition to the assistance of many kind-hearted people, Father Tzu Chi also provides a school warehouse for storage. He has also invited students to help out.
Very happy to receive a Tzu Chi Foundation for their visit here in Haiti and for bringing shoes for the children of Haiti.
Many students do not have shoes, so they usually go to school barefoot. This is a great gift.
A total of 400 boxes, including 10,000 pairs of shoes, will be delivered to the less fortunate as the upcoming rice distribution in mid-June.
In Taiwan, the Chan family lives in a house built with sea sand in Luzhou, near Taipei City. The two boys in the family suffer from mental disorders, and their mother is bedridden. For over 30 years, Mr. Chen has never cleaned the house, so it is cluttered with all kinds of garbage. After receiving a report about this family, 50 Tzu Chi volunteers have come to clean up this house.
Over 50 Tzu Chi volunteers are in action to help this family clean up their home after they are told to watch out for their safety. This home has never been cleaned for over 30 years, so the whole family sleeps in the living room. The two rooms in the house are full of garbage. The bathroom does not work either. Because this house was built with sand from the beach, the living condition is deteriorating. Mr. Chen, the homeowner, feels helpless because his wife has been bedridden for a long time and his two sons have mental disorders.
I can't clean the house alone. I can't. Even my friends can't clean the whole house. I really appreciate Tzu Chi volunteers for cleaning it for us.
We noticed the roof is about to collapse. Even the toilet is in bad condition, and it isn't sanitary. So we feel we should conduct a simple cleanup. At least the family can have a place to sleep.
Mr. Chen is too old to clean up this home, so it has gathered decades of dirt. He really needs the help to clean up this home, because their living condition is terrible.
However, this cleanup work is not easy because there are many roaches and mice running around, and the volunteers have to relay all kinds of garbage down to the first floor.
I'm okay with roaches climbing over my body because my priority is to make this home clean again.
I'm delighted. I think everyone enjoys doing it because we are devout in our work. I think that if there's a chance like this one again, I'll come again and help.
Volunteers finished the work 2 hours later, but they will conduct more repair work so this family can live with peace of mind.
Also in Taiwan, on June 4th, DaAi held a free clinic in Shimen near Taipei City. The free clinic took place after rainstorms affected the area in early June. Therefore, Tzu Chi volunteers also went to visit the public to find out if they needed any further help. Let's join them there.
Hearing a second round of pouring rain will arrive, a grandma asked Tzu Chi volunteers to bring her sandbags. Most Tzu Chi volunteers are women, so carrying a sandbag weighing 20 kilograms is quite heavy for them. But they still take part and relay the sandbags happily. They helped the grandma bring the sandbags to her home and pile them up at the back door to prepare for new storms and mudslides.
I feel much better now. I don't worry about if more rain will come or if it will flood my house.
After the storm in early June, Tzu Chi volunteers came to help flood victims clean up their homes. The volunteers came again this time to see if the victims need any long-term assistance. Tima drives along the winding mountain road, which has many areas where mudslides occurred. Tima wants to remind the public about their safety and health.
If people from the town hall ask you to go to a shelter, you must go with them and return when the storm has stopped, because safety comes first, understand?
They also visit Miss John. The doctors also visit those with chronic diseases. Some medical professionals have been visiting the residents in Shimen for years, so they have become friends. The grandma is encouraged by volunteers to tell her husband she loves him, and he brings a shy smile to his face.
In Taiwan, many people live in mountainous regions. However, from disasters near the Suhua Highway to the June 2nd flooding, many are debating whether these mountainous areas are suitable for development. Some experts say slope development must have corresponding drainage and safety measures. Prior to 1994, actually there was no soil and water conservation law applying to mountainous developments. That means the old buildings in mountainous regions could lead to problems in the future.
This earth and mud fills this box culvert. This home facing the mountain bears the brunt of a landslide, becoming unsafe and nearly totally destroyed.
We already contacted the borough chief to force an evacuation of all residents who need to move to a safe place.
People seek out safety, but during heavy rains, residents can only evacuate, as a drainage system in the mountains may not be serving its function.
Climate change meant that we need to be prepared for possibility of rainfall for 50 years, meaning that the drainage ditches we originally designed for these mountains do not meet the regulations put forward by the law.
According to the Soil and Water Conservation Act, drainage facilities in mountainous areas of Taiwan have to be able to satisfy rainfall for 50 years. However, at the moment, current rainfall amounts have already exceeded 200 years, making such drainage insufficient from preventing flooding.
All the culverts need to be expanded. It's not only a waste of money and depletes the treasury, but they may also encounter more problems in the future.
Some believe that educating the public may be better. Some don't even know that living in the mountains may be unsafe.
Prior to 1994, there was only the Construction Act, which pertained to slope developments which didn't take into consideration requirements associated with soil and water conservation. This act had yet to be established, so there was no requirement for this industry to undertake such actions for soil and water conservation.
Many people should pay attention to these issues if they have been living in a mountainous region for more than 23 years. For example, new residential buildings have to have 4 flood detention pools, though buildings finished before 1994 are not subject to this requirement and don't have other soil and water requirements either. Taipei City has approximately 1,700 buildings in mountainous regions built after 1994. There are no records kept for those built before this period, with even the Construction and Planning Agency having no records. Many of these older houses have no soil and water conservation plan and could be ticking time bombs, with the only remedy involving lots of money.
For every house built on a slope, a geological report must be made with special attention to drainage facilities. In fact, all of these documents exist, but you just need to know where the construction companies are to make such a request. When doing large residential projects, this type of equipment is quite common.
Pointing to a circular hole in the flooring, this is some of the special characteristics of hillside developments to determine the tilt of the building or monitor slope displacement. Some may not know if such professional equipment has been installed in their particular communities, but engineering companies can help you regularly check the health of your building.
When you do a tour, invite professionals and give them this information to evaluate, and they can immediately tell you the condition of your community.
In the afternoon, there was a roar in the mountainous area with heavy rain falling at the hillside near Huafan University. This area annually sees 4,000 millimeters of rain, which compared to 2,500 millimeters is 1.6 times the amount of Taiwan's annual average. To keep this large campus safe, large wells and drainage pipes were installed to let the mountain runoff quickly flow away. While these wells were not mandated by soil and water conservation laws, with climate issues becoming increasingly unpredictable, no matter of disaster prevention can now be overlooked.
In the Philippines, Tzu Chi volunteers recently delivered 3,000 bags of rice to a Christian school run by the church. Since there are as many as 5,600 students in the school, which does not charge tuition fees, the rice is much needed food for them. The teachers and students seized the occasion to express their deepest gratitude to Tzu Chi volunteers and Tzu Chi Foundation. Tzu Chi volunteers' mission for this day is to deliver rice. They're nicely surprised. "3,400 female students danced to welcome them. Despite the limited space, the students stand or sit to form different formations, holding their handmade props. With smiles on the students' faces, the students sing beautifully. However, this is not the end of the performance.
7 students are performing with percussion instruments. Wearing white gloves, the students play the bells and hand chimes beautifully, similar to a piano performance. They've practiced diligently for this performance dedicated to Master Zheng Yan.
We would like to say thank you for helping us always.
It's amazing that only a few nuns are taking care of all these children.
Besides taking care of the 3,400 female students, the school run by the church also takes in 2,200 male students. 49 nuns are taking care of a total of 5,600 students. Since the school does not charge tuition fees, it relies on donations, and providing food is always a problem.
They all came from very poor families. More or less the 3,000, I think that will be good for at least 1 month.
These bags of rice are printed with the words, "Love from Taiwan." They are given by Taiwan's Council of Agriculture and distributed by Tzu Chi Foundation, sending Taiwan's love to the Philippines. The students also enjoy eating the rice from Taiwan.
Our rice is from the Tzu Chi Foundation. It's very delicious. We enjoy eating it, very healthy.
The rice in the Philippines are similar to our indica rice in Taiwan in the early days. The indica rice used in making radish cake. It tastes soft.
It is no wonder that rice from Taiwan is so popular here. On the top floors, one side is the classrooms and the other side are the dorms, where 50 people share a room. What is surprising is that the daily supplies are placed neatly like those in the army.
In the morning, after our eating time, will be the cleaning time. So that will be the time for us, almost 15 to 20 minutes. We are going to clean our bedroom, our classroom, and anywhere out of the areas.
Since the students only return home for 2 weeks once a year, they've become independent and strong. They've also learned to appreciate everyone who helped them along the way.
I know all our students are very nice, enthusiastic, no? The life of Master Chen. Many teachings can be obtained from this book. Baptism is like 2 persons looking at each other and vow.
Basketball is uniting a group of young people with their peers and their parents. Tzu Chi's youth basketball team was established in 1994. In the name of basketball, everyone came together to compete as well as give back to the community. Outside of the court, these young people are undertaking charitable works and growing together. For more than 20 years, these seeds of love and compassion have gone into many different communities.
A beautiful cut to the basket, and then a quick assist, and then a shot. These young players all have the dream of being great basketball players.
I'm very happy to play here because everyone encourages each other and there's a great team spirit.
Every day I look forward to the spirit and mood here.
Here everyone enjoys sweating and playing as part of a team. The Tzu Chi youth basketball team was established in 1994, at the time mainly being college students. In 2005, the group changed its name to the Tzu Chi Youth Basketball League, open to 3rd grade elementary school students all the way up to their 3rd year of high school. At the moment, there are some 1,000 members of this league, with teams in Taipei, New Taipei, Taoyuan, Hsinchu, Taichung, Jianghua, and Hualien. A total of 18 teams compete each week. In addition to scoring baskets, there are other important things these players undertake.
The next class is a humanities lesson. I think this helps them develop moral character and is very useful.
Young people's enthusiasm and motivation is not only on the court but also elsewhere. Here they are a team helping protect the environment through recycling, becoming angels and spreading love, encouraging patience through lovely music.
Because I play the piano, I go there and play for the frail grandparents. They are quite moved and even cry.
The contribution by these young people is really quite moving and deeply inspires many. Their name embroidered on these uniforms even affects their parent-child relationship at home.
Because of this Tzu Chi basketball basketball team, we have more interaction as a family. For example, we get together to play basketball. Before, I didn't know how to play.
The most important thing is encouraging parent-child relationships and allowing them to grow together. In the end, this is our final goal and our main purpose, as we want to be able to achieve harmony so they can go back together and share some common ground.
以篮球的团结合作的精神
We are trying to make use of this team spirit and use basketball to try to teach these children to care for society and respect life.
去关怀社会，去尊重生命。
The Tzu Chi basketball team is using love and compassion to build up these young men with basketball as their base and a means of bringing all of them together.
In Taiwan, Tzu Chi's 4-in-1 camp for team leaders in Hualien has ended in a satisfactory way. In our next report, we'll join the camp participants on the last day of the event to look at some of the lessons as well as learn about Tzu Chi's global mission.
On the last day of Tzu Chi's 4-in-1 camp for team leaders, 800-some camp participants woke up before daybreak and walked to the Jinsi abode to learn about Tzu Chi's footprint over the past 50 years. It takes them about 2 hours to return to their spiritual home. Besides testing their physical strength and endurance, this trip also tests their determination to walk the Bodhisattva path.
Returning here to attend this camp, I feel that I have learned a lot. We should also learn from Master Zheng Yin's philosophy and wisdom. We should reduce our worries and promote what we have learned.
Some lecturers shared with the participants how to do recycling and the methods for developing the friendship with neighbors, moving all of them.
The reason why the lectures can inspire people is because they themselves practice recycling in their daily life. This is why what they said has influenced the participants.
On this tour to the Jinsi abode, all of the camp participants were deeply impressed by Tzu Chi's spirits and global mission, as well as realized how fortunate they are to be part of Tzu Chi. After visiting the Jinsi abode and attending the 5-day Tzu Chi's 4-in-1 camp, this 80-year-old volunteer has vowed to walk the Tzu Chi path.
我今年已经80岁了，但是
Although I'm already 80 years old this year, since I have chosen to walk this path, I'll follow the doctrines and practice what I have learned. I'll walk into the society and carry out Tzu Chi's mission.
实际的事。
Master Zheng Yan also has some expectations for these hard-working disciples.
期待任何一个角落都有我爱的人，期待爱我的人帮我去爱我爱的人，天下呢互动互爱啦，这就是天下大爱。 人人的发愿发心啦，愿意付出，都要莫忘初衷。
The 5-day Tzu Chi's 4-in-1 camp ends in a satisfactory way. It is hoped that all of the camp participants will gain wisdom and continue to spread love when returning to their own communities.
At the end of our program, we take you to a Tzu Chi gathering held by Tzu Chi volunteers in Kuala Lumpur and Selangor. At the gathering, the volunteers introduced Tzu Chi to residents and encouraged them to help with recycling. We'll leave you with these images. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.